and welcome to Trinity Behavior Care, the Art of Recovery podcast. And today we're at the Dillon High and Middle School talking to Director of Band for middle and high school, Mr. Kevin McClellan. So today we want to talk about music and the art of music and how it can be an impact to our community. So Mr. McClellan, tell us who you are, how long you've been in the district, and what's going on this year.
Kevin McClellan, year 20, been in Dillon District 4 for 18 years. Been Mr. Wright assistant at the high school for 18 years. This year we have a bunch of kids that auditioned for region band clinics, participated in jazz band, honor bands all year long. So we're just glad that they're a part of everything.
Okay, that's good. So you make sure that they're involved. What is a clinic? What does a clinic look like?
Our honor band clinic, most time kids have to audition, play a solo, scales, sight read for a judge, and then if the score is high enough, then they get picked to participate in our honor band clinic.
Okay, so what if they don't know music? Could you teach them music?
Yeah, so sixth graders, every group of kid that comes in the band, some don't have the insight of what music really is. So I teach that. That's the whole purpose of me being the band director and me teaching them music, so they can learn, play, and have fun with music.
So what is music to you? The art of music. What does that look like to you?
Love, passion. This is really not a job. This is fun for me.
Yeah.
So when you locked in with fun, and something that you just love to do, it's not a job at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
good stuff. And so with the art of recovery, we chose the art of recovery as a name because art describes a different array of design, shapes, color. We all come from different backgrounds. So with music and with your young people, how are we able to create strong-minded, smart, or just even when they're in their emotions and caught up with things going on in life and family, how can music can console them?
well, you set expectations high when you're in the program. First of all, the band room itself is a getaway. The kids, if they're having a bad day in another class, the first thing they ask the teacher, can I go to the band room and see Mr. McClellan?
Yeah.
So this is the place of relief. This is the place where their mind can relax and they can calm down. Then I can send them back to class. So the culture that we bring here is the kids just love to be here.
Yeah.
So and that's what I'm trying to
that's
do.
a big part of who you are. So that's also like a mentorship. So you provide a service to the kids to where they're comfortable enough to just come to you in this. So that means your tone and your atmosphere is already set before they get in here. And that's where they want to be. And so that's the opportunity that you take and mentor, encourage, empower, or what? What do you do in those moments?
I actually tutor some kids too.
Okay.
So with other, not just band, math, English, social studies, science projects.
Wow.
I also do that in this band room as well. So it's not just the band room. It's for other classwork as well.
So basically, you expand.
I'm teaching the whole kid, not just music, but the whole kid.
Yeah. Good deal. And I'm sure that gives good, positive feedback in behavior and in their grades. Correct?
Correct. Expectations is high.
Yeah.
You don't travel unless you have a C and up.
Okay.
I don't let kids travel with D's or F's.
Okay.
So if you can't maintain the C average, then you don't travel at all.
And so when you were saying the kids can come in and do projects or get help with work, those are kids that you're already working with in your classes.
Right, that's in band.
That's in band. Okay, good stuff. And so what are your expectations for this year? Is it getting better? Is there any goals you want to strive to? What are the kids anticipating?
Oh, man. Like I said, this has been a superior year. We had 50 kids to audition for Region Band, Honor Band Clinic. We had 20 out of those 50 to make it.
Wow.
Man, we got superior at jazz performance assessment. We got superior with 7th grade band at concert performance assessment, and 8th grade band a superior at concert performance assessment. So it's just been a superior year.
Wow, and they can start at 6th grade.
Start at 6th grade. We start taking the kids in 6th grade to Care Wins, so they can go ahead and get that foundation when they go to the state festival. They already know what to expect. We're being judged by 3 judges already.
Yeah. So throughout the year, they go to how many different competitions?
Oh, man. We have region band, jazz band, concert assessment, all state, UNC Pembroke. We have different honor band clinics. And that's about it.
That's good stuff. So do you implement or start talking to them in the junior year about grants, getting awarded funding for schools or different colleges or different programs? Do y'all have people come in, or do you paint that picture along the way?
But yeah, we paint that picture early. I started taking them on college tours in 6th grade.
Good deal.
So
Good deal.
we visit HBCUs. Not just HBCU. I take them to Coastal Carolina. I take them to USC, Columbia.
Yeah.
I take them to Fayetteville State.
Yeah.
Claflin University, South Carolina State. So that is already embedded in those kids in 6th grade. So
That's something to look forward to.
Right.
Yeah. Last year I was able to go to the Battle of the Bands that you guys host. Tell us a little bit about that each year.
Oh, this year makes 20 years that the Battle of the Bands has been going on in Dillon, South Carolina. So that's kudos to Adrian Wright, the head director,
yes,
my
sir.
mentor, my band director,
yes, sir.
and slash my brother. It's one of the biggest events held probably on this side of the state.
Yeah.
So we looking just to have a bigger turnout for year 20.
Yeah. I know it was a very interesting crowd, and I can tell the kids was very locked in. They was locked in with each team, and I like the fact there was some diversity there as well. It's not just one genre, or it's not just one idea. I think there was one group out there from a Christian school, and they was playing gospel music, you know, here and there. And just to see families, the support of the community, just we all was getting involved. So the environment was really, really nice. When would that be this year?
It's the first Saturday in October.
Okay.
That's when it'll kick off at 2 p.m. Gates open at 1.
Okay.
So I think we normally average between 20, 23 bands, maybe 3 to 4 college bands.
Okay.
So.
Cool. That's good stuff. And I think, again, that's another outreach. That's another way for people to get involved, whether they know or not. And it's also good for the families to be aware of it. And also give the little ones something to look forward to by the time they get to middle school.
Right.
So this year so far, I've seen you online a little bit with your kids and some awards. So let's talk about a little about their accolades over the last few months or the last year.
We'll start with this one. Triumph Music Honor Society for students. It's almost like Beta Club. It's an honor society that we have. I think this year we have 40 kids inducted between the band and choir. So we did service projects. So we submitted, and we actually won National Chapter of the Year.
Cool.
And
is that just the middle school, 6, 7, and 8?
Yeah, that's 6, 7, and 8. Yeah.
6, 7, and 8. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So of course we have 6 superior plaques from Carowinds. Every year we took 6th grade and a group of 7th and 8th graders together, and they superior. We went to Southern Star Music in Atlanta for the first time ever last year.
Wow.
And the kids got the gold award, which is equivalent to a superior.
Wow.
So,
in Atlanta?
In Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow. And that's called the Southern Star?
Southern Star Festival of Music.
Wow. Did not know that. And this is the first time you went to Atlanta?
First time.
And that was 6, 7, and 8th graders?
No, that's just 7th and 8th graders.
7th and 8th graders.
Yeah.
Well, because, you know, growing up, usually it was just the high school that was always doing stuff. But I think at that age group, it's important to implement music as a way for them to express themselves, and then the beauty of art. Right. So that's good stuff. Good stuff.
So just the first week in March, the jazz band received a superior plaque from Jazz Performance Assessment. It's a little dusty, but and then the concert band, the 7th grade, received a superior today from Loris, South Carolina at Loris High School, and then the 8th grade also received a superior. So we just trying to continue the tradition of excellence here at Dillon Middle School.
So how many awards are ready for this school year?
We have 3 so far.
3 so far. And I heard you say you got one more coming up?
Got one more coming up. This the Outstanding Performance Award. This will be 10 years straight once we receive it this year. So yeah.
So you already received for the last 10 years Outstanding Performance Award.
Right.
Wow. I don't think our community know that. But now that they do, I think it's very important for us to be able to support our community. So when it comes to funding and traveling, do y'all have support with that, or how can the community help when you guys have these competitions to support our kids in our schools?
The district, they do support us. They give us budgets, but we also fundraise on top of the budgets.
Okay.
So we can have more money to do things for the kids. Just like if a family have 2 kids that's in the band, so we try to offset the price by taking care of one of those kids, so that the parent won't have to pay so much for both.
Good deal.
So yeah, we do a lot of fundraisers to help support our program.
Okay, and cool. And we can also be one of those resources that whenever you guys are doing fundraising, let us know so we can broadcast it on our social media so the community can get involved. And that's what it's about. We want to be able to be a resource, to be involved, and to be able to help each other. So if there was anything you have to give about music, what would it be?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Music is very impactful.
Right. Music speaks when words can't.
Yeah.
So
Music speaks when words can't. I love that.
So yeah, just love music.
Love music.
That's it.
Good stuff. All right. I really appreciate your time. I am so proud of our kids and what they're doing. Hopefully I can come back and do a podcast in the band room with your class, and let's hear from the kids. Let's see what they have to say or what they're looking for. This has been the Art of Recovery. I thank you for joining us. Great job, Mr. McClellan. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to what's to come. Thank you guys for watching, where together we can choose a better life. Thank you, and God bless.